Morning guys, welcome to Mr. Ben Training Tips on a Tuesday. This week I thought I'd bring you some core stability exercises. I hate the word core, but I can't think of any other exercise to use. Working here. Okay, this is on eBay, 25 quid. I've had these years. These are probably my favourite piece of training tool to teach Pilates, to do myofascial release and to do lots of exercises based around the fundamentals of stability. What makes this? That's that old that's one-off body grip. 90 centimetres. It's soft enough that you can lie your back on it without it being painful. If you've got a hardcore foam roller, then it's going to be very good from the back. This is lovely and soft, and the beauty of lying on here, it aligns the spine, puts you in a neutral position, and then we can start to work some stability. Because this rolls around, it makes the exercises really challenging. It always ceases to amaze me whenever I teach this class. I teach it once every 6 weeks or something like that within a group. How challenging, and they never sort of get boring in this class because you always find you can go that little bit harder. So as always, if you've got injuries, check you're safe to do these. Seek your advice from your coach or therapist, etc. And it's about quality rather than volume for this. Don't go over the top. Remember, it's so easy as an athlete to do too much too soon. Be consistent and always think less is more, and always, when you do the exercises, put your hand on the heart and say, did I do this to my best ability? Not, I pushed myself so hard, but the technique was appalling. That's not what we want to do. Okay, so we come on to the roller. Okay, remove my bottles, I'm about to knock it over. Going to carefully roll yourself down. Imagine the vertebrae dropping onto the roller. Check the heads on. So you might need to adjust yourself. Okay, so I often tell people, if it's uncomfortable when they bring their legs up, slightly rotate the pelvis just so you put a bit of pressure on the lower back into the roller. Because of course we're working with an alien object under our back, and it's not like a mat movement. And it moves around, so we're finding the muscles are having to recruit a lot more, which is why if I teach the class I can feel it a lot more the following day than doing mat, because the body's put under so much more challenge. Okay, so a simple exercise to start with. We work in an isometric position with the legs in the tabletop. Okay, scoop the belly button in, just gently squeeze those pelvic floor muscles, and hold this position, ideally knees under hips, just where comfortable, when your toes are higher. Shoulders away from the ears, we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and learn to relax 10 breaths. I won't do the 10 breaths with you because I want to move on. So then you bring your feet back down, and then we bring our feet back into tabletop. If you bring both hands up, you'll fall off. With practice you can balance, but it is very, very challenging. I won't obviously teach it because I'll fall off as well. Bring one hand into the air. Okay. We're going to learn to lower and lift the opposite. Just above the chest. If you're flexible, you can go that bit further back and back. The whole time you're relying on the hand for support, but you can, of course, as you get more balanced, just use a finger. So the degree of support is vastly reduced. Again, I would probably do anywhere from 6 to 12 repetitions. We're starting to build up the workload now. Take as much recovery as you want in between, because it's not an interval session like you would do running or cardio. It's low level, steady state training, not about doing it quick. We're not in a circuit class. Okay, back into tabletop. Okay, now we're going to learn to tap. So we're going to go down. If his back feels comfortable here, fine. If it feels uncomfortable, you half tap. Remember, always important to have the belly button pulled in, navel to spine. Inhale, exhale. If you get the breathing wrong way around, don't panic. Okay, that's a toe tap. These are all modifications from the mat, but because you've got the roll underneath, it puts you under more load and more challenge. Okay, then we bring the legs back up, and we can bring an arm up this time, and we can do like a dead bug. So you can either go bent knee, or if you want more challenge, see how wobbly that is. Work one side first, otherwise it just won't flow. Perhaps do 4 and then there. Just doing that series of exercises, I can really feel it working now. From teaching last night to teaching now on here, they're working really subtly, and that's what I like about the roller, is you always think, oh, this is quite easy, until you do lots of little movements, and the next day you think, oh, I really worked it well. Okay, now we start to get to the challenging bit now. We're going to have both arms raised. You're going to have one side that maybe feel more ease in the other. Okay, this is where you might see me roll off. We bring a leg up, neutral spine, scoop in. As that leg lifts, brace. Engage those abdominals. So breathe out. Inhale as you lower. Exhale. Very, very tough exercise to do it with zero wobble. That's what you're striving for. The long-term goal is to do it with fluidity, control, precision. Okay, and then we can go back to this position. We can take our hands to the side now, almost like a fly position, and we can start to bring our arm up and back down, and the other arm. And what you find is as this arm comes down, I can start to do a little bit of a nothing. So I'm floating, back down for a split second. Watch the arm carefully. And the whole time, this area which supports the spine is under load, and we're training, really training the core in an isometric manner. Okay, and there's a few little exercises to practice on the roller, which I love teaching, because just by teaching a few exercises then, I feel like I've done a really good amount from here. So if you're not sure of anything, just send me an email, ben@inspiredpersonaltraining.com, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care guys, bye bye.